with you with my broadcast partner tonight, special guest Mike Hofer. Mike, thanks for filling in tonight. We really do appreciate it.
Thanks, Heath. I appreciate you letting me be here, man. It's about time you got you a really good second broadcast partner. I know that other joker, Mark Whitman, he isn't worth this paper that we printed
Mark,
matches on.
As we hear the bagpipes and the member of the Scottish Embassy, J.C. Harper, ironically, Mark Whitman is on assignment in Scotland.
That's a good place for him over there, man. Hopefully they can straighten him out before they send him back to us.
He is working on some projects over there. J.C. Harper here to prove tonight that he's not just a henchman for the Scottish Prince, Joshua O'Gillespie. And J.C. Harper also would like everybody to know he is the Duke of St. Andrews.
This is going to be a battle of the countries here, Heath. We got Scotland versus the United States of America.
J.C. Harper, in the last 6 months, has turned his back on his country, has embraced Scotland as his homeland. But tonight he's going to be facing a young man, a local young man, who's here to stand tall for the U.S. of A.
I think I might be the first one to stand up and get the USA chant going. USA, USA.
Josh King, West Oak High School graduate, here wrestling in Walhalla. Ironically, he's got on Walhalla colors. He knew where he was going to be, and he is flying Old Glory.
Always a smart man to represent the home team.
Yes.
Waving Old Glory proud. Some of our younger fans already chanting USA.
Yes.
Love to see that
Yes.
pride, that patriot pride. The only thing I can recall ever good coming out of Scotland is William Wallace.
Well, Mark would argue with you about that.
There's not much that Mark and I don't argue about, so I think we'll just agree to disagree.
Crowd getting behind Josh King with the chance of USA, and J.C. Harper is fed up with it. Trying to get the referee Tim Young to cover his ears.
I think it's going to take a little bit more than that.
Now, where you saw in that, we've seen opening matches that were high flying. This is just going to be brute force, brute strength, as Mark would say, slobber knocker wrestling.
Slobber knocker wrestling. We can appreciate that.
These guys are not going to be cutting a lot of flips. They're just going to be beating the crap out of each other.
Probably not going to see too many Hurricane Ranas or top rope frog splashes, but we're going to see some good brute force, strong style.
Oh my goodness, Josh King literally throws J.C. Harper out of the ring.
And right on cue, Heath. That's that brute force we talked about earlier.
Now we got a foot race going. Oh my goodness, didn't even let him get back in the ring. J.C. Harper right on top of him there. Reversal by King. Ducks under the clothesline. Oh, but can't miss the elbow.
You can only
gets him up. And that's a big boy.
Yeah, no, that's not a little guy, Heath. He's not picking up a featherweight, a cruiserweight there.
Off the rope. Oh, big elbow right down into the middle of the chest. Goes for the cover. Just a count of one there. J.C. Harper showing some fight here. J.C. Harper taking his time. The ref trying to get him back in here. Oh, and J.C. Harper capitalizes and gets that arm draped over the rope. Oh, now he's going to capitalize on it.
Harper showed the smarts there. Just take a breather, get out of the ring, get yourself together.
Trying to neutralize what might be King's, no pun intended, his biggest weapons is those huge arms of his.
Yeah, this Josh King kid he's a big boy. Harper doing the right thing.
Oh man, that leg.
His opponent. Work on. This is what we call the Arn Anderson School of Wrestling. Work on that one body part and get it out of there.
Oh man, he is just wrenching back on that arm now. King is so close to the ropes. Referee Tim Young is right there. No, he says. No, he says.
He's reaching out.
Oh, there's another knee. Oh, and right on the back of the elbow. Harper extending the elbow. Oh, again.
Working those joints, man. Those things that you got to be able to bend to be able to use.
King fighting back. Oh, and J.C. Harper cuts him off. And back to the arm. Kind of a modified drop kick right to the elbow. Just a count of one. Didn't hook the leg.
King pretty smart there. He knew he was close to the ropes.
Just rolled right into him. Oh, my goodness. And now he's got him draped over the ropes. He's got that arm. Oh, my goodness.
Using that top rope to get the leverage on the shoulder and the elbow. That's a pretty smart move by Harper.
Oh, man, that right hand back. King fighting back now. Elbows, elbows, and elbows from Harper. The ref trying to get him out of the corner now.
I don't think Harper came here to wrestle today.
Oh, my goodness.
He came to fight.
He came in to break somebody's arm. Nice arm drag by Harper. And, again, he is just staying on the left arm of Josh King. And he has kind of chopped this giant down. And Josh King has got to regroup and got to get back in this match here. Crowd is solidly behind him. Crowd chanting USA.
Trying to pump up the American with the USA chant. I got to love it. I love the Patriot pride.
Oh, and he held on to the arm. Still working on that arm. And J.C. Harper just yelling at the crowd.
He came in really hot tonight. Heath, I think he's here to prove something. Oh, J.C. Harper.
I don't think J.C. Harper realizes where he's at. Forearms right to the back.
There's no quitting Josh King, though.
No. Reversal now. Oh, kick right to the head. He kind of telegraphed that backdrop. Oh, speaking of backdrop, there's a Samoan drop.
Big Samoan drop. That's a long way to fall for that big fella.
But since he's representing America, we'll call it the American drop today.
That's right. We're going to call that the Patriot drop.
Oh, going for set him up for a choke slam. Oh, got him. That might be it.
Choke slam in the middle of the ring.
And there's no getting up from that when a guy that's 6'6" choke slam you.
All I can say, Heath, is America the Beautiful.
I tell you, J.C. Harper did everything he knew to do. Worked that left arm. But in the end, Josh King was, he's got the Scottish flag and just draping it over J.C. Harper's body.
Good thing Mark's not here to see that. He might have charged the ring. We might have had to hold big Mark Whitman back. He loves that Scottish flag.
We're going to see more of this young man. I'm sure more of J.C. Harper, like I said, two of the great young workers here in South Carolina, and looking forward to seeing a lot more from them.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen Josh King. He put on a good show tonight, put on a good match. There's a lot in that youngster right there.
I'm telling you, J.C. Harper gave him a lot, gave him a beating pretty much.
He did. He gave him all he could handle for 3/4 of that match. But Josh King used his heart and his strength to overcome the mat work that JC put in on that left arm. That strength and size could be the ultimate equalizer, though. Big man like that gets you in one nice choke slam. You ain't getting up from that. J.C. Harper still got his Scottish flag flying high. Even in defeat, he's walking out with his flag held high.